Do you think that there is, and I know this is a big blanket statement, but do you think there is a fear that men have of women that leads to that suppression?
I think so, and especially, I'll talk from the African perspective. If you look at what the government is talking about, start from up there. It's all about women empowerment, girl child education, all that. If you look at donors, what are they talking about? Women empowerment, girl child, reaching out to girls. You go to, an office environment, they're talking about diversity and inclusion and getting more females on board, things like that.
Yeah.
If you go, to social functions, or if you go to looking at, people, top positions, women, I think they do feel threatened. And I also talk because, I belong to a team where there's women and men, and I see a lot of times that the men get very threatened by what I've achieved or what I do, and they keep thinking, I'm doing the same as she is, and why is it that she gets recognition, or is it this thing about the girl-child thing, or protecting women, or... So I do think that from this perspective, the men do keep saying, but why about the women? Why not about the men? And why about the girl child and not the boy child? Why is nobody thinking about that, So I think that they are aware.
Yeah. I have read and heard that when you improve the life of the woman, you then also improve the lives of the sons as well, and there's that indirect benefit, which becomes a direct benefit, right?
We actually have a saying that when you educate a woman, you're educating the whole nation.
Yeah.
Because once the woman is educated as a mother, maybe, she'll make sure that her child gets educated. And that child, if it's a girl, she's going to make her children get educated. So we strongly believe that educating a woman is educating the whole nation.
And so then how have gender roles in Kenya switched, or how have they been shifted? Because I know, in the United States, we have, a lot of Mr. Moms, so that if women go out and earn more money, then the men may decide to play more of a role of caretaking and all. It's not entirely embraced or accepted, but it's a shift that's occurred in the last 40 years. Have there been any shifts as women have entered into the economic economy?
No, I will say no, because we're a society that strongly is rooted to our culture. And even deeply in our culture, women have always been suppressed. So our culture doesn't allow that, and so we don't even... So maybe, you'll find a few odd homes here and there that do accept it because... maybe they have no choice, the woman is earning more, and so the man cannot say anything, things that, the one-off cases. But I would say generally no. In the culture, it's actually looked as, oof, you're being ruled by a woman, you know?
Right.
So
and it's emasculating, I think, to men sometimes when that occurs. And, it just makes me think that as we bring women up, we need to make sure we are holding the heart and space of the men too, so that they can feel confident in that growth.
Yeah.
Yeah. Have you seen any work around that and in terms of trying to help men understand?
No.
Yeah.
No. Really? No. I haven't.
Yeah.
I think for this part of the world, we're still working on the fact, or even the fact that we're just getting to accept that, women are something, so we're still at that phase, or we're still dazzled thinking, oh, you mean a woman can do this? Yeah. So, and I don't think anybody here has actually thought about